We have a long-awaited showdown here. A matchup of two elite quarterbacks. Might not see a better QB duel all season long. Both guys hoping to use this big stage to display their supremacy. Welcome to Athens, Georgia. We are between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see the number 15 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. And the Nittany Lions will kick this away to get us going here. Deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Turns on the speed. Can he make it? They can't catch him. Touchdown.
You know, teams can go years without an opening kickoff return for a touchdown. It's very rare to start a game, but also the kind of start you dream about, especially when you can do it in front of this home crowd.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stockton. And he's stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense moving to a bunch formation. On the run, it's Isaac. Stopped right at the line on the first play. Nothing there.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Bringing pressure. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Well, nearly an interception here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up third down instead. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
The Nittany Lions starting a new series here on 1st and 10. We'll try the ground game here with the running back. First down, looking for more now. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
And they get the conversion there. Set up now, first down at the 38.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
Ball handed off. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Grab down the middle. It's Isaac. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. The Nittany Lions are going to cash in here in the red zone. On the ground, it's Isaac. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, this guy's already over 30 yards on the opening drive of this game. Another nice play right here. If this defense can't stop him, just keep feeding him the football.
And he's got it again. They finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
And the Nittany Lions looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. Handoff to the right side. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
He's got it with room to run. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. Breaks free. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. First and long now after the penalty. To the air, it's Knight. Oh, what a grab! They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Screen to the receiver in the flat.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Looking for 6. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Georgia.
That's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.
Bringing it out, it's Stockton. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. He finds some space. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. Where teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Important second down play coming up. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. The shotgun handoff here. And they get the conversion there. Set up now first down at the 38.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
He's running out of time here. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Caught behind the line. It's Isaac. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. Let's check out the stats now for the opening period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The Nittany Lions are in the red zone. Looking downfield, it's Furtado. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Quick spin on the run. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
First down here for this offense. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Looks like he's going to run it. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. I'd rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking downfield. It's Knight. Lets it go quickly. What a catch! And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Ball handed off. Breaks free. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
He's going for a big play downfield. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
This is a great job by the defense, putting two defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
Handoff from the shotgun. Inside the 25. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Caught near the goal line. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Back to pass. It's Knight. Pressure is coming. And he's got it! Touchdown, Bulldogs! They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And not through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. From the shotgun, handoff inside. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now,
breaks into the clear. Inside the 40. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer.
Man, now that is a running back's dream. I don't think the guy got touched until he got taken to the ground. It's just excellent blocking. There was nobody he had to make miss or use his stiff arm. Just a lot of open field.
And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
In the red area, it's Isaac.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Penn State. This offense cannot be stopped.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Point after, up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. We're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Back in motion now. Looking to pass here. Using his legs here. Gets past the 35. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. So quickly all the way up to the 36 in his first down. There's the handoff. Solid run. Tackle to the 45-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Wideouts now clustered. Linebacker shifting around now. Looking to pass. It's Knight. A deep shot to the left side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, just what they wanted. You got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Breaks into the clear. Here he goes. That's the nobody can bring him down. They finally get him down at the 10-yard line. Sets up a 1st and goal. What a play.
Well, you can just feel the home crowd standing on their feet when this running back had a chance to start to accelerate downfield. They know exactly what this guy is capable of doing and that he can flat out go. He took off on that one.
No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Dogs. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the runner takes off to his right. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
And the single back takes the handoff. As the 1st down is still going. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down. The Nittany Lions hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Back to pass. It's Hurtado. Quick completion to the tight end. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Can he get there on the ground? And he is denied on 3rd and 1. Great defense. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Tackle made it to 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points. And the offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And he's got it, no problem. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Dogs will kick this away to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stockton. And he's tackled just short of the 25. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the 3rd quarter. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And now the running back's got it again. A change of direction. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there on the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down. I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Here's the 2nd down play. They're going to run it. Good enough for first down yardage.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And the Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw. It's Hurtado. Gets made on the out route.
There's a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. It's a short completion to the big tight end. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and the quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with are defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They convert on third down now. Sets up first and goal from the 9.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
They've got him in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for second and goal. To throw, it's Hurtado. Defense is coming after him. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
Here's a run call on third and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I'll tell you what, considering they've been out there for a long time on this drive, they sure showed a lot of endurance there, coming up with a big stop. And now it's fourth and goal. And as an offensive coordinator and head coach, with this kind of drive, it just seems like you'd be missing something by not coming away with a touchdown.
He got it. The field goal's good.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. Begin the drive here, set up at the 30. They'll run it to the right side. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Knight. The senior tries to take a shot but overthrows his man. Come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Glass. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up fourth down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. On the move now. And he can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down, looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Blitz and a quick sack.
Well, if you're going to be able to play in the SEC and be a dominant team, you have to have defensive linemen like this right here. We've seen that from Georgia over the years. They've been incredibly blessed to have defensive linemen that can hold up against the run, also have the ability to do this right here, which is pressure the quarterback and come up with those sacks.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking for his back. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually it's going to cost you.
Incompletion brings up third down for the offense. To throw, it's Furtado. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Wide open downfield. That's good for first down yardage now at the 26.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. Let's check out this running back comparison. These guys have been excellent, pounding away and seemingly only getting stronger. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. They're going to run it here. Oh, they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, I love watching these linebackers fly around, doing a good job of reading their keys. Saw the guard pulling, shot through that A-gap, was able to blow this play up.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Picks up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be fourth down.
Well, here we are now on fourth down, Chris, and at this point in the game, a field goal gives you the lead. I don't think you roll the dice. I think you kick the field goal, you take the lead, and then you rely on your defense to be able to win this game.
So here it is, a pressure moment. The field goal team on the field, a lot riding on this kick. And this one of those pressure moments in a place kicker's life to put his team on top here in the fourth quarter. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Scanning the field. It's Furtado. He's got it. Enough for a first down. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but is beyond the sticks for the first down.
First and goal, a chance to claim the lead here in the final quarter. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game. Nittany Lions come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. He keeps it on a design run. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
You just love to see this when the game is on the line. This offensive line does a great job of executing up front, giving this back just enough room to be able to get into the end zone and give them the lead.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he fields it inside the 15. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Georgia offense is back out on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on fourth down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
You know, on most of these counters, you leave the in man on the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen and kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
Scanning the field, it's Knight. Throwing for his running back. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. He hands it off from the gun. Nice run. He's brought down at the 44.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
A gain makes it second and medium. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking to scramble to his left. Inside the 45. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in the fourth quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space and lanes. And he takes off and picks up a first down.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. After the incompletion, second down now from the 35. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now. This is the 6th play on the drive. Here's that defense shifting again. Looking to pass. It's Knight. Moves out of the pocket. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. But, man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Tackle made to the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain on the pitch and catch.
It's first and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead? And the quarterback will just sneak it now. Touchdown, Georgia. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Well, what an unbelievable job by this offense, Chris. They put themselves in a position to put a touchdown on the board. They take the lead. And now we'll see if their own defense can hold on to that lead in these last couple minutes of the game.
The offense still out there. They're going for two here. And it's incomplete. The try fails. Instead of going up by 3, still a 1-point game here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Stockton. They tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. He's in the clear. Out past the 30. Finally tackled down at the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone.
What a big play here by the quarterback and the receiver. By having an opportunity to make that big play, now they have a chance to put the ball in the end zone.
This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. Testing the right side here. End zone ahead. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. First and goal. Any points will give them the lead here in the fourth quarter. They'll try to run this one in.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Urgency here. Got to cut in this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. And the defense takes a timeout to stop the clock with 28 seconds remaining. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. He made it. 3 points on the board. Hold on, there is a flag. If it's on the defense, it would still be 4th down. Oh, what a mistake. A 15-yard gift to the offense when you're trying to protect the lead here late in the game. The Nittany Lions looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
And it's 1st and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards, and instead, you're going backwards. It's going to set up a very important 2nd down call here.
And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. So now we're going to have a crucial field goal attempt coming up. So here we go. In the final seconds, one swing of the leg for the win. And it's good. They will walk it off with that chip shot. Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. Two quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having the upper hand at the end of the day. This is a great victory for this ball club. Let's see what they do after this win.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.